Hi, welcome back to the programs. If you have a close look at the price of both the least expensive MacBook Pro 13-inch and the least expensive iMac, you will see that the price is exactly the same. Okay, between the least expensive MacBook Pro 13-inch and the least expensive iMac 21-inch. Well, I'll give you a short and sweet answer, my friends. I would suggest you should go for the iMac. That's the point. Why? Because firstly, let me clarify the most important consideration. If you go for the iMac, you will get ATI Radeon HD 4670 distinct graphic card. It doesn't share the RAMs of the computer. But if you go for the MacBook Pro 13-inch, you got only NVIDIA GeForce G2 320 but these types of graphic cards requires memories from the computer. So I think the iMac is twice as fast compared to the MacBook Pro 13-inch at exactly the same price. You get better resolution for the screen. For the MacBook Pro 13-inch, you got only 1200, but for the iMac, you got 1900. You got larger screen real estate LED display. You got SDXC card slot, whereas the MacBook Pro, you got only just regular SD card slot. SDXC card slot supports up to 64 gigabytes per one card. Small tiny card, you got 64 gigabytes. You got more USB port, you got 4 USB port, whereas the MacBook Pros provide only 2 USB port. You got faster optical drive and more stable. When you use MacBook Pros to play any regular DVD movies, it might get stuck sometime, but for the iMac this will not occur. You got faster hard drive speed. For the MacBook Pro, you got 2.5-inch hard drive running at the 5,400 RPM, but for the iMac, you got 3.5-inch hard drive running at 7,200 RPM. So it's much faster. You got better quality for the camera. For the iSight camera, you got more pixel density for the camera. So in terms of the overall specifications, the iMac is way better. I think it's a great value. Better for everything. But of course it's quite heavy to carry. It doesn't have built-in batteries, so you can use on the road, right? So you have to think. Lots of people, when they comes to my store, when they ask me whether to get the MacBook Pro 13-inch or the least expensive iMac, I would ask, well, sir, with all your respect, do you have to carry this on the road? Do you plan on using this computer on the road, or just use it at home? And sometimes they shrunk and they said, well, I probably sometime, but I don't really need that much. I can use my iPad to surf on the web or use my cell phone or something. So ask yourself first. But for me personally, I would suggest to go for the iMac. I think it's a great value. You got i3 processor, whereas you go for the MacBook Pro, you get only Core 2 Duo. The iMac allows to increase the RAMs up to 16 gigs, but the MacBook Pros allows you to increase the RAM up to only 8 gigabyte. The MacBook Pros has only 2 slots of RAMs, but the iMac has 4 slots of RAMs. You got better graphic cards, and you got the opportunity to upgrade the hard drive up to 2 terabyte for the iMac. But the MacBook Pro, you got the opportunities to increase the hard drive up to only 500 gigabyte. So 500 versus 2000 gigabytes. So I think the iMac is a great value to go for. I would suggest if you want to buy the first Mac, I would suggest you should buy the iMac. Okay,